Guys, so this is the first video that this is the first video on this channel that I remember making. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make two insanely easy kelp farms, one with bone meal, one without bone meal, and I am going to be showing you guys how to make a super smelter and how to connect it to these farms. So let's get started. So first what you're going to want to do is place two glass blocks like this and and two dispensers um, right next to them. And now what you want to do is you want to connect the dispensers with hoppers facing towards them, just like this, just so it's out of the way. And what you're going to want to do is you want to place a chest wait, hold on. Yeah. What you're going to do is you want to grab a chest and you want to place it right here. And now once you do that, hold on. And now once you do that, what you want to do is you want to connect one side of the hoppers to one side of the chest, which is going to make it so that way on this side it'll go into this dispenser. And for this side, what you're going to want to do is you want to do the same thing. Just point it right into this hopper and place a hopper right there. So from this chest, it'll go into there. And then if you guys want for bone blocks or regular bones, what you could do is up here, you could make like a little funneling area. So what you want to do is you want to grab a crafter. No, not a crafting table, crafter. What you want to do is you want to grab a crafter and you want to connect it to this chest. So what you want to do is you want to just try to connect it to this chest. So here's what I'm going to do is, and then that's going to connect it. And then I place the chest back. And now once you do that, you have to power this thing. So in order to do that, what you want to do is you want to grab two observers, and this is how you make a clock, which is going to be useful. So what you want to do is you want to grab two observers, and now one observer is going to go right here, making sure that the arrow is facing outwards and that the face is facing in. Then what you want to do is you want to place an observer right here. And now this is how you make the fastest clock, well, one of the fastest clocks in Minecraft, which is really, really simple. And I'll break that. And now what you could do is you could place like a little funneling area, not like that, but like a little funneling area to go into the crafter in order to craft bone blocks into bones and bone blocks into bones and no bone blocks into bone meal and bones into bone meal. So what you want to do is just from right here, um, interact with the crafter and just disable all these outside things to make it so that there's one little gray space in the middle. And then once you do that, then what you can do is you grab like a bone block, for instance, and once you grab the bone block, then what you could do is just drop it, and it'll go into here. From the chest, you can see the bone meal. A little bit would go into there, and the other and the other half would go into here. So now, once that's done, what you could also do is place a clock right here to make it so that way the arrow's facing outwards. Okay, I'm just gonna so make sure that the arrow is facing towards these dispensers. And once you do that, then place another block right here on both sides, like outwards of it. And then whenever you want to turn this system back on, just touch the block. Actually, no, never mind. So instead of that, what you want to do is you just want to look up the observer and just place it so the clock is going. And same for this side too. So now what you want to do from here is you want to make is you want to place more blocks just like this. And then what you want to do is you want to grab a piston, place it right here, and a block right behind the piston, and place redstone right here. And then after that, you're also going to place an observer going right here. So every time when a block's in front of this, then the piston will activate. And then what you want to do is you want to place blocks just like this, so it covers everything. And then you also want to make sure that there's like a little ring surrounding, no, not there, surrounding the observer. So that way, it's because we're going to place water and we're going to make this work. So what I'm going to do is just extend it like a couple of blocks and place a hop. Actually, no, we're not going to place a hopper yet. Actually, no, we are. But what you want to do is you want to just build up and place a hopper going right there. And then actually, no, wait, we're going to extend it one more block. And wait 1 second. And now from here, what you're going to want to do is just place a hopper just like we did before. And once you're done with this, then what you're going to do is, like, this all going to work. What you want to do is you want to put a sign right here. No, not that. Oh my god. Sign. Yes, sign. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to place a sign right here, just so that way the water can't escape outwards. And what you want to do is you want to grab yourself a water bucket, or you could do the step latch, just so that way if you need to break any blocks, then it'll be like if you need to fix anything, then you can fix it. So what I'm going to do is just place a block right here, and just place water right there. And then also, for the kelp, just place it right here. And it doesn't matter what block is there, it just has to be a solid block. So, like, it can't be glass or anything. It has to, I mean, it might be, just, you have to place, like, dirt, stone, or something like that. And after this, what you could do is just place a block right here, just so that way the water can flow outwards and just break the block when you're done. And then once you're done with that, then from here, what you want to do is this. From here, this is the main farm that we're gonna use, and I'm gonna show, and I'm gonna pin a different video in the comments, leading to a super smelter, which is going to smelt all this kelp into dried kelp, and then once it's turned into dried kelp, then it'll smelt it into dried kelp blocks. All right, bye guys.